Our lands mean our blood. Our lands mean our blood.
The people of al-Ahmar have been given 8 days to destroy their own houses. Otherwise, the Israeli Defense Forces will come and demolish them for them. Imagine living under that kind of threat, with that kind of intimidation. Well, it's just the latest chapter in a very long book called The Ethnic Cleansing of Palestine, which began in 1948 and continues to this day. And I think it's interesting that al-Ahmar is a Bedouin village, because the Bedouin are an ethnic group within Palestinian society who in the past Israel has tried to court, has tried to gain their loyalty. And in 1948, during the Nakba, when the Irgun and the Haganah and the terror gangs that were going from village to village committing massacres of Palestinians, such as in Deir Yassin, when they would happen upon a Bedouin village, or Druze or Circassian, the other ethnic minority groups within Palestinian society, they would try to gain the loyalty of that ethnic group and explain to the elders that they were creating this new Jewish state, and that if their community pledged allegiance to that state, down the line they could enjoy protected minority status within the new state of Israel. And these oaths that were sworn over 70 years ago have lasted the test of time, because to this day Circassians, Druze and Bedouins all serve in the Israeli Defense Forces. The Israeli soldier that shot Tom Herndl was himself a Bedouin. So it's interesting that the Bedouin community will now be realizing that this kind of loyalty doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, in the so-called Jewish state, if you are non-Jewish, you are at the very least a second-class citizen. And the Druze community have also been waking up to this fact, and they were protesting in the street when the new racist Israeli nationality law was passed. And I say second-class citizen because there are some Jewish members of Israeli society who are also not even considered to be first-class citizens. The Ethiopian Jews who arrived in Israel found that they were given birth control injections against their will and without their consent. That's some kind of eugenics level of racism, and that's how they treat their own Jewish people. Imagine how they might treat a non-Jew. Well, the Bedouin community must wake up to it. The Druze, the Circassians, the whole world needs to wake up to the fact that a Jewish state only for Jews, controlling a region that is comprised of many different ethno-religious groups, from Druze, Bedouins, Circassians, Muslims, Christians, many different types of Christian, from Armenian to Greek Orthodox to Catholic. You cannot have one ethno-religious group having the monopoly, dominating the rest of the people that live in that region. We didn't accept it in South Africa, and we should not accept it in Israel, Palestine.